Welcome back, Tough Men of Faith.
RT, how you been?
Good, man. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
We've actually been hanging out a lot more.
Yeah,
It's been a while since we've been up here in the studio.
Yeah, it's kind of awesome.
You and Blake have been killing it up here, though, man.
It's looking good.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
You got rid of the table that you had.
Yeah. Looks semi-professional now.
You got some nice chairs. They're actually pretty comfortable.
They are pretty comfortable.
You got a heater up here. It's middle of winter right now.
You know, it's funny. When we started up here, it was 100 degrees, and we couldn't get it to cool down. And now it's 70 degrees, and it feels nice. So
yeah, it's really nice.
Yep, I like it.
Yeah, and then it's been like 2 months since we've been at it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's actually going to lead into the topic today.
it's funny.
Yeah.
We've hung out more in 2 months than
we
probably have in a year.
You got fired.
I did get fired from my job, which created a whole lot more time for us to hang out.
Hey, you didn't really get fired, but
I was let go.
Yeah.
It's just like a firing.
Was that the language used?
Let go was the language used.
Okay, yeah. But it wasn't because of job performance.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was overperforming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think about that for a minute.
I know, right?
Yeah, no, you were.
I was stepping on people's toes, and they didn't want to have their toes stepped on, which is fine. And, discrepancy, and it is what it is. And we worked it out. So,
well,
we worked it out by me leaving.
You did. But it was mutual, right?
Yeah, it was a good thing for both of us.
And now you've landed someplace else.
Yeah, landed another great job. And but in between then, we had a killer 2 months.
It was perfect because we talked about hunting this year. So, and so
we did
deer hunting, and so this worked out perfect. Where
it worked out great.
You lose your job as soon as bow season starts.
Yeah, bow season's next week,
and so we're able to go out and do a lot of scouting during bow season. And I just came off. I was working full time for the Army for a year. Come off that, so my schedule just freed up too some. So it was great timing.
Yeah, excellent timing for both of us.
I had so much fun the last month with some of the hunting that I've been nicely telling my daughters, because they're at the age they're going to get married here next year or two, probably a couple of years. Like, hey, I don't know. I keep hearing fall weddings are all the rage.
Yeah.
But there's a few weeks in November when you probably shouldn't get married.
Yeah, there's a few weeks where you cannot get married. Yeah. Yeah, Dad and Nick both aren't coming.
Yeah.
If it's like, I don't know, what, November 15th through the 30th.
Yeah. Well, here was my, and we'll jump into it. Actually, the topic today is starting again. Like when you kind of fall off, getting back after it.
Yeah.
But I got to share a couple stories.
Okay.
So we're going to go bow hunting. I went and bought, early this year.
Yeah.
Like I got a decent bow.
Yeah, you got a nice bow.
Yeah, it's an average, but
it doesn't matter. You practice with it
enough.
Yeah.
I got it dialed in.
Yeah.
I've never shot, but I, had some guys did a little coaching, help me. And so I was, 25, 30 yards.
We kind of talked about this like on one of the last episodes.
You pull this bow out of your attic or someplace
that
you haven't had since you fell out of your attic and busted your head. And you get this bow out. We go out into your yard to try to shoot. And you can't even hit
I think I lost 5 arrows.
You did.
Yeah.
And you didn't have any more arrows. Right. And I was like, you remember? I just put it right in, right?
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know.
But I've been practicing like every other day.
You don't have
for
glaucoma,
months.
so.
No, I can't see out of one eye, though. So,
okay. Well, it's kind of the same.
So then you're like, let's go bow hunting. And so we go, and we're separate places.
Yeah.
The one time.
Yep. Yeah, we hunted together once. It didn't work out well.
No, we saw a lot.
We did see a lot.
And then you tell me, you're like, man, I just shot a buck.
I text you. I was like, just shot a buck. And you're like,
don't move. And I did not believe you. Like, I thought there's no way.
Yeah. I saw you shoot a week ago.
Yeah, I thought there's no way
you shot something.
You hit it. And so I honestly thought you're lying. And then
I told you, I was like, don't come over here for like 30 minutes. It ran down the trail, but it'll just go somewhere and die. Like, just don't spook it. And you still thought I
still thought you're lying. And so then I come up to you, and obviously you weren't. There was blood trail and
an arrow with blood.
An arrow of blood, and it was actually a great shot. You're probably 20, 30 yards.
Yeah, probably. It was probably just an inch high, an inch left, and
but still a good shot.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and so then, I was so confident you weren't going to get anything. That was a Thursday. We went to, because I worked that afternoon.
Yeah.
I scheduled an 11 o'clock meeting.
Yeah, you did.
I scheduled it on Zoom.
You planned on being back.
I scheduled an 11 o'clock meeting on Zoom with some people on my team.
And you're still there on Zoom? Or were you just speakerphone?
Well, I did. I told him I couldn't do audio video.
Yeah. Sorry, you guys can't see where I'm at. But.
So then all of a sudden we're tracking this deer now.
Dude, we're tracking blood. And we're working as a team. Like, I'll tell you, man, you want to talk about real friends? Real friends help other friends track wounded deer. That's That's a lot, man. It's
It's
like,
a lot.
and I like call you up and you stand at Last Blood and I go look
Yeah.
for new, and then we did this for a mile probably.
Yeah,
I bet
long
we walked
time.
close to a
Couple
mile.
hours.
Yeah,
It got to the place where I finally had to get on my Zoom call.
yeah. You were
And
on
you're
your
telling me
Zoom.
what to do, and I was telling you like to be quiet and just tell me where to
Yeah.
go. And
And then one time you walked up and you're like, dude, this is a lot of blood. And you're like,
yeah,
I'm on
and
my
then
phone.
someone asked what I was doing. And so then after tracking this for hours, we look up. I look up.
yeah, you look up.
I look up. I said,
You said,
and this is the
"Don't-
middle of the day. I said,
Don't move.
don't move. I said, Nick, is that your deer? And this buck had literally been tracking.
Yeah. He got a little bit of
Circled
a
back
limp.
around. Yeah, circled back around and came right
Yeah, he's limping towards
right
us.
up to us.
The worst part is we left. I think once we crossed property lines,
Yeah.
that property owner asked us to leave our bows on our
Yeah.
property to not, so we weren't physically hunting his.
Yeah.
And once we crossed property lines, we left it, and it just this deer just walked right up to us.
Yeah.
You
So
know.
and then we tracked it, but it
Yeah,
just left.
it was gone.
So then, like this story, it's so crazy. Like
It's the wildest story, isn't it?
we go back for gun season.
Yes. So
3 weeks later.
you and your wife go on Saturday.
Well, my wife does not like going into woods, like
Right.
anything like that
Yeah.
at the farm. She never goes. And it was going to be 70 degrees out on opening day.
Yeah.
So
She's
Friday
like,
night,
you know what? I might be able to get a little bit of a tan. I'll go.
she goes, "Hey, can I go with you?" It's like, sure, I'd be
Yeah, if
glad.
you wanna go.
We'll set in a blind and
Yeah.
go. And so we sat in the blind all day.
Yeah.
We go get lunch.
Yep.
You and I and her come back that evening and just sitting there. Don't see really anything all day.
Right.
And she doesn't understand like distance, like how far
Well,
you
it
can
was
shoot.
windy.
and
Like
stuff.
it's 70 and windy. Like, it
Super
was-
windy. So she's like, "Well, how far can you shoot?" And I showed her, like, I would be comfortable up to about 75 yards.
Yeah.
I can shoot, like, we were at the range
Yeah,
a
yeah.
couple days, and I shoot
Yep.
100 yards, no problem.
Right.
It's like, so I would do that. It's like, but not over that.
Yeah.
And so then she goes, hey, be quiet. Because we were looking at photos, and I was just laughing like,
Yeah.
from our last vacation. And she's like, look at that big buck out there. And I thought she was lying because it
Right.
was almost time where you couldn't shoot anymore.
Yeah.
And there's a massive buck about, I don't know, 200 yards away.
200 yards, buddy. I walked it and stepped it off after we got done just to make sure. It's like,
like-
man, I'm not letting him fib about this and say it was 230 or 280. Like,
It's 200 yards.
solid 200.
So I told her, I thought I said, she's never around shooting.
Yeah.
I thought I said, cover your ears.
Yeah.
Because it was an awkward spot, so I had to get out.
Yeah,
out
but
of
what
my
you
chair.
really said is grab your cell phone and video this.
No, she thought she was going to.
Okay.
And I took a shot, and it was low, but the thing
Yeah.
didn't even. It walked, but didn't move any further. And then immediately took a second shot.
Dude.
Just put it right through its heart.
Yeah, you killed perfect heart shot at 200 yards.
Yeah.
In low light.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it died about 40 feet from there. And
So, funny story, dude. I walk up to you. I'm like, I think at first I text you. I was like, dude, you don't have to kill all the deer. You can just
Yeah.
shoot one. You know, it's okay. And then I walk up to you, and the deer has fell over upside down in a creek,
yeah,
and its antlers are buried.
yeah.
And I made this joke. I was like, dude, why'd you have to kill the little one? There's big ones out
Yeah.
there somewhere. And then you went over and picked its head up out of the mud and scraped the mud off of its horns, and you're like, that's a little one? I was
Yeah.
like, oh no, you
Yeah.
killed a monster.
Yeah, it was like 11 point.
Yeah, huge, dude.
You know, but what was wild is once I shot mine,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure I hit it
Okay.
because it was so far away.
Yeah.
And it took off, of course.
Yeah.
And you kept telling me, because you know me, like, I just can't do stuff slow.
Right, yeah.
Right, I got to move. And
Dude,
you're like, you kept texting me like every 10 minutes, stay in the stand.
do not move.
Don't move. Don't move.
Yeah.
The deer that you had shot a few weeks earlier during bow season
Yeah.
walked up to my blind.
Yes, it did.
Like 30 feet from my blind.
I saw it.
And so I'm texting you. I was like,
Yeah.
should I just shoot this one too?
No.
And I could tell it was the same
Yeah, you're
one.
tagged out for the year.
And so we get mine, we skin it,
Yep.
and then we go back the next day.
Yeah.
And we couldn't go in the
Yeah.
morning because here's the thing: like you've had trouble getting deer because you go out on Sunday morning.
go out on
always
Sunday
make this
mornings
joke
and you
like
pray
you
for
should
me
be in
not to get a
church.
deer.
I don't do that. So we went to church. We had a meeting after church with some guys.
Yeah.
Remember? So we couldn't get out there.
Yeah, we couldn't even get there.
You're watching the
It's
trail
like 2
cam.
o'clock. I'm watching the camera, like watching deer walk by. I'm like, bro, we got to go.
We get out there. Your wife goes that day.
Yeah.
The next day, and same thing. Like nothing.
Dude, so like the night before, like after Karen went and you shot your deer.
Yeah.
I go home, I'm like, hey Rachel, you want to go hunt with me tomorrow? She's like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I just thought I'd ask,
Yep.
maybe you guys bring good luck. And I'm telling you, dude, the next morning I slept until like 8:30.
Yeah.
I get up and Rachel is in the attic by herself looking for her hunting clothes.
That's
I
hilarious.
was like, what are you doing? She's like, I think I want to go.
yeah.
Like, okay, here we go. So, yeah, we're sitting there, dude. we're like eating Sour Patch Kids.
Yep.
And I'm like crinkling, the Sour Patch. And
but you guys are up in a
we're
stand,
up in a stand,
that's up there, and it's a windy day.
Dude, it's like 15,
a stand
18 feet.
You and I like
we just kind of
rigged together.
That's ratchet straps are holding that thing together.
Yeah.
And so we're sitting there, and she like turns her face over like this and opens her mouth. So I put a Sour Patch Kid in her mouth. Well, she doesn't close her mouth. I'm like, you want another one? And like I'm sitting here thinking about not giving her any more of my candy, and she's like, no, deer. I was like, deer? And she's like, your deer. And sure as can be, it's my deer.
Yeah.
The same one I shot the week before in the shoulder that walked past me yesterday. He's walking past me again.
Yep.
And so I shot it.
Yeah, one shot, great shot.
Dude, you text me.
Well, because you can hear shots around, right? Because there's people hunting around, and then you have a silencer on
Yeah, I have
yours.
a silencer on.
So I knew it was you.
You said, dude, that thing sounds awesome through the woods.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So, dude, that was awesome.
Yeah, yours was a nice...
So, yeah, we dressed my deer out and got it home. Got them, both our deer hung up.
Yep.
And so, I don't know about you. When I kill a big animal, I get a little bit emotional. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You call it whatever you want. But anyway, so I got home and I was like, what can I do? I don't want to waste any part of this.
Yeah.
Like, I want to save as much of this animal as I possibly can. So I got the wild idea that I was going to skin it the next day and make a rug.
You did.
So I skinned mine, and then
you called me.
A couple hours later, you brought yours over, and I skinned yours too.
I was not planning on doing that. Like, if you wouldn't pressured me, I was like, I already got this hanging in the garage.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And I don't live in a subdivision, but it's like a subdivision.
Oh, it's a subdivision. Yeah.
So, my neighbors already think I'm crazy.
Yeah. Well, now you should know it. So.
Yeah,
We should have skinned it at your house with the garage door open, just so we could have showed them.
Yeah, it was fun. And you got the heads buried in your yard, right?
Yeah, we're doing European mounts.
European mounts, yeah.
I watched a YouTube video, so I'm a professional now.
We've watched a lot of YouTube videos.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, it
was an excellent time for both of us to become less employed than we were before.
Yeah.
And man, you just talk about brotherhood and friendship, and from tracking deer through the woods, and you're on your Zoom call. I'm like, dude, if you need to go take your call, it's okay. You're like, no, absolutely, I'm not going to abandon you. We're going to do this together. And it just, it's just, I don't know. I think great relationships can be forged hunting. I just, it's guys doing what guys are supposed to do, and then when you get to help each other out, like. You had never hunted much before, so you weren't...
I've never deer hunted.
Yeah, you weren't really sure how to do much of the field dressing. Like, we figured it out, but, I mean, at one point, dude, you were elbows deep, and...
I just kept cutting.
You sure did.
Trying to be careful.
Did you ruin your Apple Watch?
It's still working. It's
okay.
Still, like,
yeah,
has
dude,
some blood
I looked down
at
one point, I was like, oh, you forgot to take off your watch. And you're like, yeah. And then the next day you said... There's some pieces. The buttons are sticky.
Yeah, the buttons are still a little sticky. That's right.
But yeah, I mean, dude, that's a relationship just forged, and it's just easy and it's fun, and when you get to support each other and help each other, I mean, that's what it's about.
Yeah, and even like I was so excited when I heard your silencer that night, right? Like that you got one, because that day I was like, man, I really hope he gets one.
Yeah, dude, and if I wasn't 100% sure that was the buck that I had shot in the shoulder, I wouldn't have shot. And I think I told you that. And it's like, I felt so bad about wounding an animal.
Yeah.
Now he's been limping around for a week. But we get it home and we find out it was a shoulder shot. And it just kind of ricocheted off of its shoulder. But Rachel found another hole after we skinned it. And she's like, why is there 2 holes here? I was like, because I shot it last week.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Well, I've been eating on mine.
Oh, yeah, we have been too.
Have you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the steaks were killer. And we still got more, but... the sausage. Everybody loves this, the hot habanero sausage and the jerky, and it's been fun. Yeah, the highlight for me has almost been like I've been able to give some to some people who remembered venison as a kid, like some older people. Yeah, and they just love it. Yeah, Yep. So, well, that's also the highlight for me too. Is like helping people first off that need it. Yeah, need the help, but just sharing it with people. Yeah. Like we made some awesome steaks the other night, and a friend of mine came over and. One of his kids came over, and we're just all like, just having bite-sized pieces of steak, and it's just like it was just really good. Yeah. So that's what we've been doing. Yeah. So that's been our 2 months. There's been a reason we haven't been on the podcast, and and we had to get this you guys room finished. The room finished, and I think we're in the home stretch now. Like it's looking good. It's feeling, and it's before, man, it was just set up and tear down every week. And I felt bad for Blake because he was there, you know, an hour or two before and then an hour afterwards. And it was just a lot. So it's cool to have a dedicated space for this now.
But I think it's like men in general.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we can fall off the path.
Right.
Not necessarily it's what this was this time. It's kind of more intentional this time. But it tends to happen where I get in a rhythm of coming here every other week and recording episodes.
Yeah.
And then you get out of that rhythm. It's kind of tough to get back in.
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah.
And so it's like that in life in a lot of different areas. Maybe it's like working out. Yeah. Like you're on it for a while and then you stop. Or
that's a real hard one to get back into.
That's a hard one. Or like this, and it could be like negative patterns you fall in. So maybe it's like you haven't struggled with pornography for months, and then all of a sudden you find yourself like looking at stuff, and then you're just back in that pattern.
Yep.
Eating healthy, going to church, right? That's where I see a lot of guys like, they're going to church. Then hunting season rolls around. They're not going to church. It's cold out. I'm not going to church. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you're months. You're like, man, I'm no longer going to church.
Yeah. Well, and then, you know, you start to think that, you know, like in those situations is maybe I'm too far gone.
Yeah.
Or maybe I've been gone so long that how can I step back into the right way? And it's just, all you got to do, take a little action.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I think action and see, like, I used to think like guys quit doing that stuff because they don't care. Right. So they quit going to church. They just really don't care.
Yeah.
They quit being engaged father or.
Well, I don't think it's not even just caring. I think it's just we find ourselves not prioritizing those things. And then we find it hard to reprioritize those things back in our lives again.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's you get tired, you get busy, life happens.
Yep.
You have another kid, you get laid off from your job, all these things just throw your rhythm off.
Yeah.
Where it's tough to get back
I think that's really good when you get out of rhythm.
Yeah.
You know, it's a really easy time to kind of fall off.
Yeah. I wrote this down in a note I sent to you today. I've been meditating on it the last couple of days. It's the idea of like rise or be fall, rise, forget, press on.
Okay.
And so I've been thinking about those 4 statements that really like life operates like that.
Yeah, it does.
Like you're going to fall.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And so when you fall, you can either stay down or you can get back up. And then you kind of just forget about it.
Yeah, when you sent me these notes earlier, I was worried about you. I was like, is he trying to trying to tell me something, you know, and just not say it out loud?
Yeah. Well, and it comes out of like Philippians 3, like pressing on, right? So forgetting what lies behind and then pressing on the forward.
Yep.
So it's godly men, right? There's some things we need to forget about. Like we obviously don't forget the sign of brain damage, like you may for some of your falls. But you know,
man, you know, some things just don't die.
They don't die, no. But you know, that God's not after me being perfect, but rather like pursuing after something.
Yep.
And so when I'm pursuing something, I'm gonna be far from perfect, and I'm going to fall at times.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to get back up and get after it.
Yeah.
All right. So. Yeah.
Nope, I agree. It's just, and we're not going to be perfect at it, but
no.
As long as we're in pursuit, I think it's a whole lot better than just falling away from it and just not.
Yeah. What do you think stops men from getting back after it again?
Like I said before, I think it's almost guilt.
Yeah.
You know, like I've been gone for so long. How can I get back?
Yeah.
Who's going to accept me back? Is it going to be weird?
Yeah.
You know, just being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a huge one.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like we mentioned, you know, into last season, I kind of signed up for like another round of Fight Club, but it had been 5 seasons since I had done the first one.
Yeah.
And same thing as, you know, first question is what happened to you on round, you know, 18, 19, 20, 21? It's like, I don't know. And then after, you know, I didn't sign up for the next one. And then, you know, the 4 or 5 later, I was like, I'm not signing up again. I'm good.
Yeah.
And then it just, you know, it's, you know, how are other people going to react to my decisions in life? And I think that's what stops men from, you know, how are other people going to pursue or foresee this?
Yeah, I agree. The shame, guilt, how are people look at it? Some of it's like, at least for me, like the all or nothing.
Yeah.
Like, if I fall out of like working out
and
I want to get back into it, it has to be perfect. Like, okay, I have to have every morning free where I can get back after it. And I have to be dialed in on my eating. And if I just can't do all that, then I'm just not ready, not going to do anything. Versus like pressing on and doing something. Right. So maybe
like,
that's even
we
church
just talked about this
whatever.
last night in a Bible study thing that I'm doing. It's like one of my biggest things is I always say that I want to really open up my Bible more often.
Yeah.
But what really happens is I take it to church on Sunday and I put it in a bag after Sunday's sermon. And I tell myself I'm going to schedule time to just, you know, me and God and the Bible and just get into it. And then I don't, and the next Sunday comes around and I haven't touched it again. And it's like, You don't have to do it every day.
Yeah.
But do something that's a little bit more, be 1% better than you were yesterday.
Yeah.
And like that's one of the biggest things I find myself struggling with is just you don't have to be committed 100% all the time to it, but you have to be committed somewhat to at least trying.
Yeah. I put out this tweet. Do you follow me on Twitter?
No, dude. I didn't even know you were on Twitter.
I'm not. Well, I'm on there. Okay. That's where I get my news from. But I never put anything out. And I put something out there. I got to figure out how to get there. Just a minute.
Okay.
Blake's over there losing his mind, but I don't
you're
care.
good. Check this out, right? I was talking to a buddy of mine today, and did you ever follow the Captain Andrew Luck stuff?
I've seen like images that others copied and pasted, so I've never followed it. No.
Dude, that was so funny. We were talking about Andrew Luck today, and I asked him, I was like, have you ever seen the Captain Andrew Luck stuff? He said no, and he started getting on it and looking at it, and he's like, oh my goodness, this is the funniest thing ever. I was like, yeah, he's writing about football games like he's a Civil War captain. And,
is he going to come back for the Colts?
They're going to need something to happen, but I doubt it.
They're bringing back, what's the guy, Phillip Rivers? Phillip Rivers, maybe.
He did pretty well getting his full contract payment and not having to play but 2 years.
Smart guy. But really I mean, these guys coming back are older than you. So, Phillip Rivers, right? And he's like 44. Anyways, I put this out on
you should
X.
Just give him, what's his name's jersey? Why can't I think of Vinatieri? You just wear the 44. Go ahead.
Was Vinatieri the one Manning called the idiot kicker? No,
that was
Vanderjet.
Oh,
that's
right. Yeah. And he wasn't the swimmer like McAfee was.
Yeah. McAfee. All right. Anyways, where I was going.
Sorry.
That's right.
Can you imagine?
No.
Yeah, this goes downhill. That's what we did.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's hear your tweet.
Yeah, my tweet. Or what do you call them tweets still?
Well, you gonna call it an X?
I don't know.
Is this your X post? I don't think we call it that.
All right. Most men aren't stuck. They're just scared to start again.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Isn't that good?
Dude, I should start following you.
Yeah, start following me. RT Stringer at x.com. Yeah, most men aren't stuck. They're scared to start again. I was just like meditating on that and like, so many times we say we're just stuck. We're stuck. It's like, no, you're not stuck, man. Yeah. Like you could actually go if you want to go.
You're just not starting.
Quit being scared.
Yeah.
Of scared of like the shame or the failure, what others going to think.
Yeah.
Am I going to fall again? Yeah, you're probably going to fall again.
Yeah.
Get back up.
Right.
Forget about
That's
it.
what we do.
Press on.
We're guys. We're kind of stupid.
Yeah. that is
falling is
truer
easy.
words have never been spoken on this podcast. We are guys. We are stupid.
Yeah.
We're going to screw up.
We're going to figure it out.
Figure it out.
Back on the horse.
Keep going.
Keep going.
So kind of some steps like, so how do you do that? Well, I think you just got to start small, which is what you've been talking about that for the last 10 minutes. Like, just do something.
Well, like, it's like working out. Like I stepped out working out for so long, and then, I actually jumped back full on, but that's probably not the way to do it.
Well, I don't know. You'll be sore again tomorrow.
What's that?
You'll be sore.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So start small.
Yep.
The other thing would be like, I'd start right now. Start today, right?
Yeah.
So
not going to start tomorrow or next week or even your New Year's resolution because that's coming up.
Yeah.
Start today.
Yeah.
Already be in a rhythm come time for New Year's resolutions.
I already have that down.
Yeah.
And then the other thing would be just like have someone else involved, right? A brotherhood.
Yeah, dude.
We come back to that a lot, but
we do. Well, I think it's solid advice, though. I mean, look at us hunting and the story earlier. Like, I
wanted to get into hunting. I started small.
Right. Yeah. You started with an idiot, and you're like, hey man, I know you know something about this.
And you took me because you thought I was like a good luck rabbit foot or something. So
good luck rabbit. You're my rabbit's foot.
So. And I think the importance of taking someone along, it could be like, hey, because you mentioned like reading your Bible, you're wanting to get back into that.
Yep.
Why not get someone else to engage in that with you, right?
Yep.
So maybe it's your spouse or maybe it's a buddy.
Right.
If it's working out, if it's, going to church, get someone to go with you, right?
Yeah.
So take that small step.
Yep.
But yeah, just get back after it, man.
Yeah, dude.
And so this is going to be such a repeated thing, right? So I would just encourage you guys, maybe with those 4 things I was saying, like, hey, you're going to fall. So rise, forget it, press on, right? So fall, rise, forget it, press on. Just keep on going.
Yeah, and like you said, man, get you a buddy. Get you somebody to join with you.
Yeah.
If you want to work out, get somebody to work out with you. There's no better motivator than another guy working out with you calling you a sissy when you think about quitting. And you get to call him a sissy when he thinks about quitting.
That's true.
And, that's just solid. I mean, push each other, make each other better. So much of this in the world, it seems like guys are just tearing down other guys.
Yeah.
Because the world's kind of tearing us down. And, like, what's the point in that? Let's just build up and just make an awesome community.
Yeah.
So,
all right, man, it's been good.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we're back.
We're back.
Yeah, I'm glad hunting season's.
There's some song about back. I don't want. Never mind.
What's that?
There's just a song about being back. I was singing to my daughters the other day. I found out it wasn't. No, I don't remember.
Not that one?
Okay. I shouldn't have brought it up.
Yeah.
See you guys later. Next week, follow us on Facebook.
Yep.
Are we on Instagram?
Yep.
Yep.
You're
Instagram.
on Twitter.
I'm on X now, RT
X,
Stringer.
whatever, dude.
X,
Yeah.
RT Stringer. Yeah.
Okay.
I just put it out.
And we need to talk about Increase Jesus.
Yep. Seth over at Increase Jesus. Check them out.
Yeah, check them out.
Making some great.
Use the code tough-10.
Tough-10.
Yep.
He has some Tough Men of Faith gear there. Check
Good,
that
yeah,
out.
because I need some new gear.
Get you some.
I was painting this room, and I got paint all over my Tough Men of Faith stuff.
Yeah, we'll order some new ones.
Yeah, I'm going to.
We got to pay for the studio. Right now, we're going broke doing it.
Well, we're not. Yeah, we're getting there.
All right. See you guys next week.
See you next week.